Overall, we found that obesity is socially contagious. One person's obesity affects another person's obesity. So if your friend becomes obese, you might actually also have a higher risk of becoming obese yourself. We found this was true not only for friends, but also for family members. So it was true for siblings, it was also true for spouses. I hope that this study helps us to think differently about our own health behaviors and also about health policy. So in particular, for individuals, I think what our study says is that you really need to get your friends and family involved if you are interested in changing your own eating habits and your own exercise habits and your own ideas about what a healthy lifestyle is. It also means that whenever we are deciding what to do with our own bodies, that we have to take other people into account. You know the old saying, you are what you eat. Well, I think our study shows that you and your family and your friends are what you eat. We've known for a long time that genetics plays an important role in the transmission of obesity from one person to another. And we find in this study that social contagion actually may account for as much or perhaps even more of a person's risk of obesity than these genetic factors and other factors that have been previously studied. Academic research shows that at least in the American population, and maybe in international populations as well, that we are all connected to one another by 6 degrees of separation. So your friend, for example, is going to include just about everybody in the population. And what we find remarkably in this study is that although the average degree of separation between individuals is 6, here your influence extends up to 3 degrees of separation. And so halfway, pretty much half the distance into the social network, your health behaviors are having an impact on other people. This information, I think, is going to be useful to individuals who are interested in changing their own behaviors, because I think it will help them to take more seriously the idea that they need to get their friends and family involved in reinforcing their healthy behaviors. I think it's also going to be useful for researchers and policy analysts, because we are really interested in where this obesity epidemic has come from. It's grown so quickly over the last 30 years, and people have been really puzzled to figure out why it's grown so quickly. What we found was that same-sex friends and same-sex siblings affect each other more than opposite-sex friends and opposite-sex siblings. And so it appears that men are looking to other men for appropriate health behaviors and body size, and women are looking to other women. When we looked at distance in the study, we found that, for example, among friends, the friend who lives next door doesn't affect you any more than the friend who lives thousands of miles away. And we were surprised by that, because we thought the friend next door would be more important because you eat together, you exercise together, and so on. But because the effects are similar, regardless of how far away your friend is, we think that this is really about ideas, about your norms, about what you think an appropriate body image is, about what you think the right amount of exercise is, about what you think the right way to eat is.